about a month of excellent cricket to get to this point, the grand final of the ICC Men's Cricket World Cup 2026. And for today's match, we have some distinctiveness about where we're playing this game. England captain, they've had the anti-dew spray all around the surface. So what is the pitch telling us?
Well, what an event, Bish, and the actual anti-spray makes it more of an even balance. It means the pitch will stay the same, as will conditions.
Ahmedabad, Majama, Avade, Avade. We are in the city of Ahmedabad and the gigantic Narendra Modi Stadium, and it'll be venue for a titanic clash. It's come out of the blocks like a tracer bullet. Surya Kumar Yadav and India for the Black Caps, ready to take off at the rate of knots. It is Mitchell Santner, and looks a good surface, a tinge of grass on it.
Yeah, it does. I mean, we probably knew it was going to be a flat one. It looks pretty good. So I guess we'll see if it does anything up the top. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a great night, and hopefully we can put in a good show.
And when you look at this surface, you'll obviously make combinations. But before that, that last game, that win would have really lifted the spirits in the dressing room.
Yeah, it did. I mean, we knew that, making a semi is obviously a great...
We were happy to bat first. We were looking to bat. It's been working for us. In the last game also, we played on similar kind of wicket, red soil, so very happy to bat first.
Yeah, you mentioned you're happy batting.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's history now, but it's new World Cup. But same venue, obviously, from 2023. But then, yeah, we are very excited.
It's breaking news. It's prime time. It's Narendra Modi Stadium. It's New Zealand.
So we're done with the music and the cricket is about to begin. We are in Ahmedabad once again for the final of an ICC World event. It is India, colourful, emotional, gigantic, up against New Zealand. Gorgeous, gentle, quiet, always tripping the champions. Who knows what lies ahead? One team will go from here. Remember, we started with 20. And now it's down to 2. The toss a little while ago. New Zealand won the toss and they've asked India to bat. And what a start we have already here at the Narendra Modi Stadium. India have never lost batting first. New Zealand have never lost chasing. One of them is going to experience what it is for that record to change. Two legends of the game, MS Dhoni and Rohit Sharma. Alongside them, Jay Shah, the chair.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा.
Feeling. This is how the teams line up then. Some discussion on whether India might make a change. They've stuck with Varun Chakravarti. And so for New Zealand, it's a good one. Jacob Duffy comes back in. No room for the off-spinner Cole McConkie, but they bat very deep too, all the way down to Jimmy Neesham and Matt Henry down at number 9. India will open once again with Abhishek Sharma and Sanju Samson. And as they walk out, I just wonder if they can stay calm. This is what you
build atmosphere. It's just beautiful to be part of those national anthems. Two lovely ladies on an International Women's Day singing it with so much passion. You had goosebumps just hearing it. Finals is a funny thing. One of those places where
chaseable score on a great surface. That's what the aim will be here this evening. I think anything under 200, as you said, it looks like a magnificent pitch. It really does. Lovely covering of grass on it. Nice and even carry and pace. The inclusion of Duffy means that just got another seam bowling option with Jim
Evans' blood pressure rather.
That's a lovely start by Matt Henry there. straight away you see the length being slightly fuller than what's
close. Certainly beat the edge. India struggled with opening partnerships. Their longest partnership.
This looks so calm. And so far Matt Henry's bowled 3 good balls and Sanju has done whatever it takes to just be calm.
Balls. It's a very good start after 4.
Well, it's the nature of the situation as well.
This time he connects just marginally shorter. That's all the space Sanju Samson needs. He is up and running with a 6.
What a start for Sanju Samson and Team India here.
Right. They're going to Phillips.
Yeah, and this is what I was saying. The reason that they were able to...
As it turns out, the single means that he can bowl to the left-hander, which is...
That's a good question, Harsha, but the challenge is, even though the keeper...
Long off is out. Also deep mid-wicket, but interesting in the nets yesterday.
You know, Harsha, as I said it, I found it silly because he's played 2 balls and I'm like, I'm happy he's taking time here.
As he put that in the gap. Brilliant. Brilliant, Daryl Mitchell. Already New Zealand are laying down the marker in the field.
Third over, going to start.
Good movement. Don't know how long it'll last, but it's there. It's called wide. It's called wide. Clears the infield. Not sure it quite came off the middle of the bat, but it goes long enough for his first boundary. Not anymore. The length is full, which is exactly where Abhishek likes it.
I differ with you a little bit. I don't think...
Fielder there, it won't carry. Well, it almost did. No other human being playing this match would have got as close to the ball.
There we go. That's an example, Harsha. That's a good length ball. For most batters, that's a very good ball. But because of the depth increase...
Brilliant. That's probably the best shot of them all today. Once again, a little too full. And India have clobbered 15 of the over to get to 27 for no loss after 3.
Well, for the 4th time in 4 overs, there's another bowling change, Harsha. I thought off-spinner was a great man.
Well, it is off, but it's over where a slip might have been.
And even if a first slip was there, unless it was Daryl Mitchell.
6. You thought initially he might have sliced it. No, but Abhishek Sharma is back here. He's given India the... They call wide. It's an interesting stat here for two of you. 180 seems to be... Oh, leading edge. There is a man there. He'll watch it sail over for 6. Is that just a little bit of luck India need in a big final like this? Down the leg side. Tell you what, it's pretty well done. Might have taken pace off, but pretty well done by 20 from it. His radar's gone. I think it's a change of pace that's worrying him. It's the slower balls, Dooley, that are drifting away.
Yeah, when you try and release the...
Beats the fielder inside the circle. Once again into the pads. Not the over New Zealand were searching for, as 50 comes up in just the 4th over. Suddenly got clearance to build a few more floors. 24 from Lockie Ferguson.
That's pressure, Harsha. He has to bowl to his field now. He has 2 fielders.
a better bowler than that, Dooley.
He is, and as DK has just mentioned, though, they're under pressure. They're resorting to what.
There was a field that's just a single. Just wonder already if New Zealand are having to correct based on what India have done, rather than bowl to their strengths, which are fairly substantial.
Couple of times, Dooley, Sanju has
Clears the infield. Slow ball goes for 6 again. India bossing the power play already, having gone up to 63.
13 of the over already, 2 more to come. Let's put that in the gap, should come back for a second.
Straight up. I think he might have got enough on it. Yes, he has. Much more than enough. And India go past
For more. Lots of holes in this ground at the moment, and runs are leaking.
That's what T20's about. It's such a great entertainment ground. Thrills and spills and everything happening. It can happen so quickly.
That's up in the air and will land in the crowd. Well, have a look at the supporters here. That's up in the air. It's gone a long, long way. It rolls over into the fence as well. And again, he's just walking across the stumps. Brings up his half century. It's come off just 18 balls in a World Cup. He moved across, so no wide, but 20 of the over at the end of power play. It's 92 for no loss. Couldn't have chosen a bigger stage than this. And this is the highest score in power play in this year's World Cup, and of all World Cups. A glorious shot. Picked up length. It's opening the face of the blade and getting tremendous power. Predictable, just go leg stump to leg stump, right back. Today he's been out. Bindra. He's got him. There's a sound there. The finger has gone up. He chased a wide one. And a good catch that. It was fuller in length. You know, when you're in that kind of touch, fastest 15, just 18 balls, you want to feel another left-hander who comes in, who's also in sparkling form, Ishan Kishan. And starts off with a terrific shot.
Certainly part of the ploy. Make them fetch, make them reach, make them drag.
Well, that's a terrific shot of the back foot. This is a shot of a player in prime form. Oh, excellent. Some quality shots already from Ishan Kishan. Back-to-back boundaries. The scoreboard rattling along. You mentioned, Bish, you don't know how much is good enough. When I went there for the toss, I looked at the groundsman. He had the biggest smile on his face. Again, smashed on the back foot. Very quickly.
Allows stroke makers to get full value, whether it's a...
Nisham into the attack now. Now this is where again Sanju Samson might want to put pressure. Oh, that skill. That is high class for someone who can hit the ball with brute force. Now that's quality. Oh, that smashed off the back foot. Rare misfield from New Zealand. Saw in the last game, 252 was almost not enough. So England were in it. 12 off the over, 127 for 1.
Yeah, you talk.
That New Zealand are struggling to keep up. Through the tournament, spinners have struggled. A little misfield. Ravindra again. The crowd are loving the power from these Indian batters. It is pinging off their bats. He becomes the third player to score a half-century in a semi-final and a final of a T20 World Cup. And he's done it at home. 137 for 1. And he's going to keep going. A free swing of the bat. A man in form.
Yes, we've been seeing one magnificent shot after the other.
Runs are flowing from both ends at the moment. New Zealand have got to find a way to create pressure. But right now, with runs flowing from both ends, it's going to be very... Shankishan stopped so brilliantly the tournament. Into the surface he goes, but Santner is in the inner ring, and it easily clears his head. 161 now on the ball. Not sure which plan number they've gone to. That has gone a long way back. So easily as he dispatched that into the crowd.
My God.
Amazing to think from New Zealand's point of view, coming into this game.
I think when they look back at this absolute onslaught, and this is what happens when you make play if New Zealand are to get anywhere near the total of that India set. You have to believe that they're not out of this.
It's about damage control.
Yeah.
Just went quiet for a little moment, just a few deliveries, but Sanju Samson makes sure that quietness doesn't last long. The runs continue to flow so easily. Samson showing his strength in Ahmedabad. The shots are something that you have to just admire. This is sensational.
I've got them into this final in such a commanding position. 108 extras. One of those were in the power play.
Yes, lots of Ravi Shah.
Cheers, we had two bowlers there, Ian Bishop and Danny Morrison. I reckon right now you two are the happier because the batters have had a field day today. A rare dot ball. Easily gets into position. So quickly he moves his feet, gets himself into position to allow him to free the arms. Ishan Kishan had to change roles slightly through the World Cup. Straight he goes. These two are playing so beautifully together. Already the 200 is up. It's 203 for 1.
In T20 World Cup history, and there'll be many more such first times by the time you're done today, I think. There's a fielder, the catch will be taken. Sanju Samson's excellent innings is over, but once again he's done what the team wanted, and once again is put. The captain's said to Hardik Pandya, "You go in." Interesting move, Dickie. Decipher this for us, sending one hand, two hands on the catch. Jimmy Neesham has bowled his a low full toss, he's picked up another.
picking up wickets. Are they picking them up too late? India scoring at 12.88. Now Surya Kumar Yadav. Now has he taken it? This is an absolute stunner. Surya Kumar Yadav has played the ball in an area he's in recent times. Oh, that might have gone straight through his hands. I just hope he's not hurt, Finn Allen. That was...
I'm just thinking down the track here, DK. Think about Finn Allen.
Couple more runs. Might go all the way. Now it's pulled.
I think if you said that at the toss, you'd take it every night of the week.
There's Rohit Sharma.
Make our game. This is a packed house.
Such a good length. I'm saying about the 6 metre length and the test match length. Bowled the first one, should have bowled the third one.
Once again, he's called for 2 here. They'll get it quite easy. There's a fielder there. No, he almost got there. A boundary after 16 balls. Over number 16. Now, has it worked? It has. Whatever it was that he needed, he's gripped that bat well enough. Straight up. This should be taken. Inside the circle. And it's taken. One more goes down for India. It wasn't to be today for Hardik. He looked a little lost. He looked like he was playing up. Shivam Dube comes in. One more in the air, but this will fall short. And they'll come back for 2. Stroke play not easy now. 11 of the over though, with 1 left. India. Last 20.
It's an interesting ground this, because of the short, the bigger side boundary. The slow bouncers generally tend to work very well. I remember in the IPL, and that was very effective.
Wicket. Dube goes high but not long enough. But he was never there. Oh, it might be 4. It is. He was searching for... This is huge from Shivam Dube in his hitting arc. He's got a lovely bat swing that picks it up from wherever and deposits it to deep mid-wicket. 50. 6 more. As good a shot as any you will see.
Absolutely classic. Over extra cover with wings on.
1 bounce, 4 more. It's just a question at the moment of Shivam Dube saying, what part of the ground do I fancy? And 200 total on the board. It might be more, it'll be 4 more, and India finish 255. When you are put into bat, you think, how many can I get? And you dream and you think 250 maybe, and India have gone and touched that.
Yeah, big applause to the blue juggernaut. It is simply outstanding batting. Slow ball, hits it over the top, can do no wrong. Look at that. Force.
We are set to continue the grand final of this ICC Men's T20 Cricket World Cup 2026, the final here in Ahmedabad, large between overs 15 to 18. I think when New Zealand looked to pull things back, courtesy Jimmy Neesham and 3 wickets in the over. But Sanju Samson, Ishan Kishan,
A daunting task, it really is, and nobody expects that they can chase this down, but they won't be thinking that. That is the key. They will not be thinking that in that dressing room, and those 2 openers coming out to bat won't be.
In times that teams have scored 250 plus, only 4 has been ever chased down. So they are in many ways against what stats tell you. But if at all New Zealand have a chance, it's these two men past him. He is the first big barrier that they need to get past. Varun still, in spite of all the theatrics and noise around how he...
For Jasprit Bumrah at the moment. So New Zealand need to force the hand of Surya Kumar Yadav and make him bowl Bumrah early.
Hoping that if he does bowl early, that he doesn't get...
Stand a good chance. He's propelled himself to the top 10 in terms of batting, and you can see innovation always comes to him quite nicely. What he's really improved on is his range hitting as well.
It's that get off the mark type. It's where you want the good delivery to go. To save the dot ball, that's where you want your good delivery in that area.
Little bit of curve in the air, little bit. Fascinated to see how consistent the seamers are with that swing there again, just mixing up the each way movement through the air.
That's his preferred area. He likes to go over mid on it.
High. It is a chance. It is a big chance. And it is dropped by Shivam Dube. Not a suck. Four without loss.
It is an ICC Men's World Cup final, and they couldn't go through their process in between the innings to practice their catching. By the time the lights came back on,
in the air and just short. I was about to say there's a deep backward square and a long on for Finn Allen. That should travel all the way and drop beyond the boundary. Won't be the last opportunity beyond the boundary tonight, I don't think. He's one of those players that can score all around the park, like Finn Allen as well. So this is a very difficult...
Good thinking from Hardik Pandya.
That's four. And so the range hitting, it seems, a shot a ball. And you have to when you're chasing over 250. Finn Allen has had...
Don't give him too much time to work with, is what Akshar Patel will be.
There is that deep mid-wicket.
If you're a bowler, on being there. Good change, but didn't work. Long on, couldn't cut that off. This is the kind of shot you want to try and avoid, but this is an extra.
Down to long on and taken. So a wicket in Akshar Patel's first over, and the change of bowling and change of pace has worked.
That's outstanding.
Raj. Very good over from Akshar Patel. In the air, it's a chance here as well. It is a chance, and it is taken. Jasprit Bumrah gets a wicket first ball again, as he did in the semi-final. The magician does it.
Well, he's gone to slower ball again.
Well elude them, and it's the feel for...
Just gonna say it could be a Yorker. Here is a man who we are watching, and I think we are privileged to watch.
There will come a time when Father Time catches up, so I hope we appreciate him. 36 for 2. That's easy for Tim Seifert, and that goes a long way back, a long way back. They don't have a choice. This is the final. Smart, very smart. The long on had been moved to long off, and so easy to pick up that length again. He's got his man fuller and straighter. Akshar Patel is the impact man.
It's his home ground.
Mark Chapman replaces Glenn Phillips.
India well on their way to making history. Brilliant. That Yorker we've seen so many times.
And this is a good move, giving him the second over.
It's an edge that flies away and it just falls short. Tilak Verma does so well to dive forward on this occasion.
And nearly.
Look at the screen of umpire because to think below waist height. If anybody's going to keep it quiet, it's just Bumrah. 5 runs from that.
They're chasing 52 for 3 at this stage at the end of power play. There'll be plenty more spin they'll have to encounter as this innings progresses.
It's a ground he's had some success at. The bilateral series against South Africa was brilliant here against the South Africans. It's interesting because, as you say, he targets the stumps and there's... They need a big innings here from Seifert. There is so much responsibility on his shoulders. That is a wonderful strike. Another free swing of the bat for Seifert. It takes him to a half century. He needs a lot more.
Which was over 12s and never really shot up.
Chops it on. He'd been bowling that harder length into the surface. And in the end, Chapman now gets an opportunity, he thought, to score. Mitchell, there was debates about where he should be batting for New Zealand. Should he be batting a little bit